Hi everybody, welcome back to Celestial Guidance with Janine. This is a full moon energy reading for July 21st, 24, and the full moon is in Capricorn, and there's some stuff that I've been going through, so I figure if I'm going through it, I'm thinking a lot of other people, other light workers are also going through this. And I feel like my spirit team or angels are gonna possibly be talking through as well. So I wanted to I wrote down a lot of the things that I have been going through, I've been dealing with for the past week building up to this full moon. And I keep hearing this is a full moon portal. And I also was hearing, before I go any further, to make full moon water, like get some distilled water, or if you have what other kind of water you have, if you want to add a crystal to it. I usually used alkaline water or even filtered water. You can use any kind of spring water and put your favorite crystals in it, charge it. And you can use this water for next month in cleansing yourself, adding to your salt baths. If you're taking Epsom salt baths, you can add it to that to help nourish you, to rebuild your aura, to add on that extra magic from this month, from next month, releasing old stuff that's no longer needed to help build up for the new. There's a lot of different. You can also actually use the water to cleanse and purify your candles if you're doing candle magic. There's so many purposes on, and some people even drink it like a glass in the morning, so it will give you extra magical energy, and also help your aura, your energy, because we're all energy, so it's everything of the body. So it's like your body's going to help, or it's going to retrieve the full moon energy and the nutrients from that full moon. So making the water would be really good. Please forgive me too. I am really tired. I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. Actually before that. But anyway, I'm really tired and I really wanted to get this video out. So I really wanted to make sure I can do this. Okay, so the first thing I have been dealing with really heavily is ear ringing. Really muted. I only have one ear. So when I get really muted, ear ringing, it's I get it a lot, but not that often. So this had made me feel like our ancestors, our angels are really around us right now. But I also feel like the ear ringing and the muffledness of it's more of an upgrade. We're getting upgraded. So there could be a sign that you're being upgraded. And they're also saying, because I'm also getting a lot of really heavy hot flashes, and they're saying that that's cleansing. We're cleansing a lot of old stuff, a lot of old energies we no longer need. It's also bringing up things that we need to look at in our lives to help release old beliefs and structures that no longer are needed. What else? I wrote everything down. Let me see what else I have. Okay. So portal energy. Oh, you may be having like some body blemishes, like acne or rashes, bug bites, things like that. Hot flashes. It's a healing, it's a cleansing, it's our body letting go of what's no longer needed in our energy system, because we are being upgraded. We're gaining, what do you call it? I keep hearing solar flares as well. So we could be having a lot of solar flares, which could be activating all this going on with us. So we're going through a lot of cleansing. We're going through a period of letting go of things, old thoughts, patterns, old structures, old beliefs, old ways of how we were raised, letting go of all that and moving forward. I'm also hearing it's not time for giving up. This is time to keep moving forward. So hot flashes, being shown. Sorry, it's my dog. Shh, shh, shh. Hey, shh, lay down. Her nails are so loud. Okay. being shown like it's time for change, it's time for move. Things are not working out where you're living. Like, where I'm living at right now, I'm being told I'm not allowed to burn incense or sage in my home anymore. And for me, that is like detrimental. It's like I'm been so depressed because I can't burn sage, or I can't, cleanse my energy, and I can't burn incense for cleansing my home. And it's really depressing. And she claims because it's going to mess up her walls. It's so, I'm so over it. And it's just showing me it's time for a move. It's time for a change. It's time to upgrade, if that makes sense. Okay. Same thing, like you could be shown about your job. You might be going through a job issue, or you might be having a lot of difficulties at that job. Maybe you don't like getting up and going for that job. So that could be a sign that it's time for a change. It's time for you to look for another job, time to look for something that's more fitting for you. It's a time for new beginning. It's a time of letting go of the past and moving forward. Let's see, healing unworthiness, healing past family traumas. And I'm also hearing, I even wrote down different timelines. We're healing different timelines. We're healing different family dynamics. We're healing different family timelines. So it's not just this timeline that we're in, but it's also past lifetimes. But I'm also hearing other timelines. So I know that we are in parallel dimension or something in that effect. Like there's always different versions of us going on all the time. So it's just like I feel like we are healing different timelines. They're saying keep moving forward. This is not a time of giving up. Keep climbing like the goat. Be strategic. Start making action plans. This is a time for taking action. It's time for implementing those action steps. So being strategic, making plans, time to take action. Keep your frequency in a higher rate. Not thinking negative. And it's so hard right now with the way everything is going in this world right now, but I feel like this is a time for all of us light workers to upgrade. It's time for us to move through that next portal, get to that next step. And I feel like a lot of us are being guided that way. And it's just listening to your inner rhythm, your intuition. What is your intuition telling you? What is the thoughts that are coming in your mind? What is coming up for healing? Okay, we'll go to that in a minute. Okay, so keeping your energy high, keeping it positive. Oh, yeah. So we got the participation card fell out. I wanted to do an energy with cards because I wanted to see what was coming up for us. Kind of like what I'm getting, but I want to see what else is popping up with the cards and the energy with the cards as well. And I like to use my cards because it's a conduit for me when I'm picking up energy. I like to see what the cards that fall out along with my energy that's coming out. So the participation is showing that we have a lot of spirit guides with us. We are having, they're here to help participate. They're here for us. They're guiding us. They are giving us information. They are giving us guidance. They're always around. That little nudge, it's like not giving up, just not giving up. And it, you have this intuition, like you need to keep moving forward. The other thing on that I was hearing was surrender. Just surrender. Surrender and making that commitment to yourself, whatever that commitment is. A lot of us, that could be even, being responsible for your life, taking more action in like being responsible for paying your bills, paying everything on time, getting things like that done. I do feel like there is a lot of angel support right now. Like there is a portal of them coming through to help give us guidance and to help give us clarity. So it's being open for that, but they're saying to attain that, it's being in stillness, to quiet your mind, and you'll be able to receive that information in your thought forms. Not your thoughts, but thoughts coming in before you even think of a thought. Those are thoughts from your angels. Those are thoughts from your guides, your higher self that is speaking to you. These are things you already know, but these are things that will help you to remind yourself that if you're having a thought, or a thought comes to your mind and you weren't thinking anything, more than likely those are messages from your angels. So it's paying attention to those thoughts, really sitting down with that. What are the feelings that you're feeling? If you're sensitive, you have energy, that you're so sensitive that you feel things like in your solar plexus. What are you feeling? What is it that you're feeling in that center? Sit down and write with that, sit with that energy and ask yourself, where is this coming from? What is it you're trying to heal? What can you move? How can you move past that? But it's being open for it. So being shown what is not working, what needs to change. Same thing. It's like being asked, even ask questions. Show me. I always ask them to show me proof. Show me proof that you're around. So I did this recently. I had my really dear ex, he had unalivened himself. And it really broke my heart. Anyway, he'd been talking to me. So I said, show me proof that you're around. Show me that I'm really talking to you. And I'm out for a walk and I come across an 8-ball, a magic 8-ball, but it wasn't just any magic 8-ball. It was an 8-ball I've never seen before, and it's in Hebrew. And my ex was Jewish. So I thought it was really funny that I would find a magic 8-ball, knowing that I'm into this kind of stuff. And I wasn't really into all this when we were together. He didn't like it, so I didn't really, do all this stuff around him. And then since my awakening, I've had no choice. This is what I do. But it was really funny that he, in his funniness of him, that I'd found a magic 8-ball in Hebrew. So I kept it because I thought it was really interesting and I thought it was really funny. But it's also proof that he is around. He is trying to communicate with me. And I know that he had his issues. The other card that fell out is the burden. So, and that's 6. So it's like letting go of the negative thoughts, letting go of the burden, letting go of feeling the unworthiness, letting go of the negative thoughts, the words that are coming out of our mouths, being really careful about what we're saying. But it's letting go of all that. This is like letting go of the past. It's over and done with. And I feel like it's a time of renewal. I keep hearing the word renewal. So it's a time of renewal and helping us to move forward. And the other thing I wrote down is time to make commitment to self. So it's really time to make that commitment to yourself right now. This is a really good time to help you to start that exercise regimen. If you're looking at, wanting to go on a, healthier diet, not really a diet, but changing the way you eat or the energy you're starting to, I feel like a lot of us are going to go through the energy of really, and that's what I have been going through too, is understanding the value of food and what food was doing. What is food for? And food is for nourishment. And I've been really understanding I haven't really wanted like real food. Like I want protein shakes. And I noticed that when I do eat real food, it really upsets my stomach. Like I can't tolerate real food, like pizza. I love pizza, but and I notice even some breads, and I'm probably more gluten. I have issues with gluten, but oh wow. But it's really paying attention to your body right now, paying attention to what the nutrition value of food and why we're having food and why are you hungry for that particular thing? Is it for nourishment or you're having a craving? So it's really paying attention to your body too, on the certain feelings that you're getting whenever you're hungry for that chip. What is it that emotion is bringing up? Because that's usually like stress for me. If I'm stressed out, I want salt, excuse me, like chips, sugar, cakes, anything, anything to take away that stress. And usually chocolate helps, remove my stress. A lot of the times when I'm in anxiety or stuff, I usually like to have salt or bread, comforting foods. So being conscious of the foods that we're putting in our body, making sure we're drinking plenty of fresh water, make sure we're getting lots of nutrients. Okay, so I feel like we're in a big shift right now. Yeah, see? Okay, so it's making more sense. So we got the patience card and then the success card. So with the patience, I feel like what's saying with this one, it's a rebirth. It's a time for creativity, but it's also a time of seeing those changes by the next full moon or even by new moon. I'm hearing it's like we're going to see more changes within the next 2 weeks, but by the next full moon, we're going to see how we're cultivating the next steps in our lives. You're really finding that clarity and finding our purpose, really getting more clarity and making that commitment to ourselves and finding that purpose, or even starting our purpose. Even for me, I've been wanting to draw more, like to really get into drawing again. Like I haven't done that in years. I used to be a really big painter. Like I would love to paint plaques, or statues. I was really into that when I was younger. So I used to love to draw, and it's like really getting into drawing again, really getting to my creative aspects again, really using my creative skills like I used to. But it's like getting into that creativity, tapping into that, but also having patience right now, because I feel like we are getting ready for the next step. But I feel like we're all going to be shown in a different way, because we're all on a different journey. So we're all going to be shown next on the next level, because some of us are more advanced, I think, in our spiritual awakening than others, and some are still awakening. I mean, this world is such a divided right now, and it's such, I see the complexities, and I can see how some people are waking up, and then we got some people who are still so, so asleep, I guess, if you want to say, if that's the right term, but they're not as awake and aware of, they still believe that, like football games is, it's not choreographed, or, that football games is real. It is a real sport, but it's already played out. It's already, they already know who the winners are going to be before the game even started. So it's like, for me, it's like, it's like people still believe that they still do that. It's like people really believe in the WWF are really fighting. So it's like different things, government, really people are still asleep in, how the government is, ruling us. So there are so many ways that we can wake up and take our power back. There are so many different ways you can have that freedom back and not be controlled by this government. And I'm looking at different ways of that myself. I'm not quite sure I'm going to be able to do it, but there are ways out there. So that's a whole different tangent. Didn't mean to go there. Sorry. But having patience right now is going to be a big thing. It's just having patience, waiting till the next full moon, really starting to activate, really implementing all these next steps of what we need to do for the next full moon. We're going to have great success. There's great success coming. There's great success coming in for the whole healing. I feel like we're just going through a big portal, and I feel like we're getting ready. We're having a big next step, a big opening, like big clarity, pop opening. I feel like a lot of us are going to get like just straight clarity. You're going to wake up one day and just know. If that makes sense. I don't know. For me, it just feels like it's all jumbled in my head. But big success is coming for us. But I feel like we need to move forward. We need to keep doing forward. We can't give up. You got to keep going forward. Patience, though, too. Being patient. It's like planting the seeds of patience. It's like, yeah, got it. Planting the seeds. A woman's pregnant. So it's like, for me, it's showing, planting the seeds and waiting for those seeds to flourish and plant, and watering it and nurturing it. It takes patience for that baby to incubate and to grow. So it's the same thing. It's like from here until the next full moon, I feel like we really need to start planting those seeds, really start taking little action steps on what we need to do for our next point in our lives. If it's finding your purpose, if it's doing your purpose, if it's moving, it's taking little steps, because we will have success. We will have success with that. Okay, the other thing that flew out for us was harmony. And this one is about balancing the mind and the heart with the overthinking. It's really bringing in the balance and bringing in the harmony, really bringing in the thinking with the heart, not with the mind, not with the analytical. It's thinking with the heart space, really getting integrated with, stop the overthinking, the over negative talk, the self-talk, the self-sabotage. This is more about really integrating yourself, really getting yourself balanced, really start meditating, really learning how to quiet that mind, even if it takes 2 minutes a day, whatever way you quiet that mind so you can think, and not really not think, but more like thinking more with the heart, not with the mind. Okay, because that's where we receive all the information as well. where we receive guidance is through the heart space, by not the overthinking, because that's where you start receiving messages. When I stop my overthinking and I stop my mind when I'm doing a reading and I receive thoughts, it's like those, I know those are thoughts, those are images I'm getting from my guides, and that helps me to give my readings because I get that information. So I'm a clairaudient, I'm a clairvoyant, I do see things and I hear things. So that way it gives me the information that I need. It's like clairaudience more in my mind, basically. But there are times that I've heard outside too. Not that often, but I do get it ever so often. But I do receive things in my mind and my hearing. Hold on, there's a card that just flew out. Yep, there it is. Oh, celebration. Big celebration coming. Okay. Yeah, and then the bottom is awareness. This is incredible. Okay, so I feel like we are going through a big shift, a big unveiling, but we need to stay in patience with this. So it's really getting in tune with ourselves, really quieting the mind, really getting into the heart space, really stop the overthinking, really get into this here, finding more time to get in here and out of here. There is a time of celebration. I feel like there is a time of celebration coming for us. Trying to figure out, I'm trying to feel where this is coming from, but I feel like it's a celebration. I feel like, let's see what else comes up, because we also got the awareness. So I feel like a lot of us is going to start unveiling your true authentic selves. We're going to really start showing our true selves, and maybe that could be me, like me doing my channeling and, you know, doing more readings without cards, or just receiving information and blurting it out what they want to say. However it's going to happen. The other thing too I was hearing the other day is that we are going through such a big divide, and we're in the middle of a big fight. And I feel like we've always been in this fight of good and evil, but I feel like this light workers, like we need to really stay positive, really stay in the light, really shine our light. Don't let the negative, be more playful, having more fun in our lives, being, really tuning in. Definitely taking that time to tune in. Oh, wow. And change will come. The being playful, being more playful, have more fun. It's a time for fun. This is a time of innocence. Remembering, how things were when we were kids. I remember looking at a butterfly or a caterpillar and being such curiosity about it. And it was always so beautiful. And it's the same thing. It's like life should be that same way. We should be looking at life with more fun and play, and not making life so serious, just really having fun. What if we only had 7 days left to live on this earth? How do you want to live those 7 days? Do you want to sit there in those 7 days in depression and sadness and, or what are you going to do with those 7 days? What would you do? Hypothetically, I mean, I don't want to say anything, I'm not going to put that out there, but, hypothetically, how would you want to live your life? We're here to have fun. We're here to experience this awakening. We're here to experience this whole shift in dynamics and change. Oh, they want me to do this one. So we're going to do, see what else comes up with the Moonology, because it is a full moon energy and it's really powerful. Oh, we went to the beach last night and I took some pictures. So I'll post this up on the Instagram. I think I used one of them for my cover shot for my video here. It was such a beautiful full moon, and we were out on the beach and it was so beautiful. It was just very, and the water wasn't that cold. It was really nice. We were up in Malibu, but it was very beautiful. Okay, what do we need to know for this full moon? Full moon in Capricorn. Thank you. All right. Full moon Cancer, full moon in Libra. Okay. A win-win outcome is forecast, and then a personal issue reaches resolution. So I feel like for some of us, this could go so many different ways. I feel like there is a personal thing that's going to come up for each of us. And you're basically, like for me, my situation here, that I cannot burn incense in my own home. It's like I'm going to find a resolution for this. Either I'm going to find a way to move, find an extra job where I can start saving money so I can move. Something's going to happen, and I will find a resolution to this. But living in depression like this because I can't burn my incense, it's just, I can't do this. This is too much. But a win-win outcome is in the forecast. So it's like not giving up. I see so many good things happening for us. It's like we're going through this big portal, but it's all about not taking life so serious, really enjoying your life, enjoying the moments that we have, just really enjoying everything. Start taking those action steps that we need to start. Okay, so they're saying, hold on. By tuning in, we will receive clarity on the next steps and the purpose of our life. We are all each here for a reason. We are all each here to remember who we truly are, how powerful we truly are. We are here to expand, to grow, to learn, to nurture. We are here to help others to awaken. Not push it on them per se, but we are here to help them awaken. Our light, our way of beings, how we shine our light, how we help others, how we are in our heart space, we will automatically awaken others. We don't need to say anything. Our energy will already do it on its own. This is a time of letting go of the past, all past. This is a time of moving forward. This is a time of taking action. Really making that commitment to yourselves. The commitment to yourself to doing what you came here to do. We all came here to remember. We all came here to remember who we truly are. We came here to have fun. We came here to experience life every which way there is, good and bad. We are in a fight of good and evil at this time. Stay focused on your light. Stay focused on your energy. Do not let that dark hit you or attack you. Keep that light bright as that firefly, as bright as the sun. You want to keep that light bright. That will fight off the negative. That will fight off what no longer needs to be around us. We are moving through a big shift, a big veil. By keeping our thoughts positive and going forward, by keeping our thoughts in the belief and the magic that we have within us to create that magic life that we all deserve to have, that perfect peace, that perfect happiness. It may not always be perfect, but it's all in our state of mind and how we perceive things. Because where we're from, everything is always perfect. We are here to give you guidance. All you need to do is ask. We are always with you. We are always around you. We are never truly alone. You may think you're alone. You may feel you're alone, or you may feel some presences around you, but we are never truly alone. There could be at least 1 to 10 people or more around each of us. This is a time to really take time to meditate, to quiet our minds. All our thoughts, all our energies, all at once putting out into the universe can cause chaos on Mother Earth. Taking the time to meditate, quiet those thoughts, quiet that negative energy that we're putting out into Mother Earth, all the hatred, the anger, the depression, the sadness, the hurt. We are surrounding that with Mother Earth at all times. We're putting that out into the universe at all times. Watching those thoughts, putting out more positive energy, being more thoughtful of the thoughts that we put out into the universe, that can change the earth faster than we can ever know. But we all need to come together. We are all one, as we are all one with God. We are all in the image of God, not in the image, in the energy of God. We are all aspects of God, like little light beings taken away from the energy source of God. We are more powerful than we thought. We have come here to remember who we truly are. Our energy, our thoughts, our bodies, we need to come together as one. Put out positive energy out into Mother Earth, out into the universe, and not anger and hatred. We always send you love. We are always here for you. We're always sending you help. We hear your pleas. We hear your cries. We hear your prayers. Prayers can be answered at all times. It's belief. Belief that your prayer will be answered. In divine timing, it always is answered. Big changes are coming. Be positive. Don't fall into the darkness. We all need to come together and fight as one. All of us light workers need to fight as one, keeping our light bright, putting it out into the universe daily, watching the thoughts, the feelings, the energies that you are putting out. I know they're still here with me. I didn't expect that to happen. Okay. Get some water here. Do you have any crystals that you want to share with us that we can use during this portal, during this energy time? Oh, one fell out already. Hold on. Are you serious? So before I went into that channeling, the communication card flew out on the floor. So they really wanted to communicate. They really wanted to come out and share that message. The crystal that they use on here, I can't even see it with the glare. My eyes, I need to get my eyes checked really, really bad. What is it called? Hold on. Chalconite? Chalconite. I don't know what that one is. I'd have to look that one up. I don't want to have the book here, so I can't look at it. I don't know where it is, and I don't want to run off to go find it while keeping you guys here. But it's interesting, the communication card fell out as I was going into my channeling there, and the messages that my spirit guides wanted to come through. So that was interesting that was on the ground, so I had to pick it up to see what it was. Okay, so I forgot that even fell out. Didn't even get to look at it. I hope that information was helpful. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to rewatch this video. I don't even know quite. I remember something about taking action. Yeah, I gotta rewatch the video. I'm also hearing surrender. Surrendering a lot, because a lot of us are fighting our path, or we're fighting the steps. Like we feel like it needs to go this way, when all we need to do is stop, surrender, and follow the guidance that we're being shown. Seeing numbers, seeing 444, 777. I've been seeing those a lot lately. I think it was the other morning I saw 666 on the car license plate. That was reminding me to keep my thoughts positive, to not be in the negative, especially because I was so tired. I really didn't want to go to work. But it's, oh wow. the ruby, using a ruby will bring on more passion, but it's called the ruby record keeper. So it's interesting that the record keeper, and I was told by another psychic something I have keys to unlocking portals or something like that. So it was really interesting, this how she said my reading. I probably have to re-listen to it again, but it's something about the keys. But ruby is a really good passionate stone to work with, and I feel like that will give us, oh yeah, we should work with ruby, especially with this Capricorn energy, because garnet is the stone for Capricorn. So if you're using ruby, ruby is very passionate. It's going to make you passionate about what you're doing, having more passion in your creative skills. Sorry, another card flew out. Oops, sorry, Marley. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Solutions using hypersthene stone will help us to bring more solutions to our life, finding solutions in the next step, bringing clarity, solutions to how to get that money to help me move so I can burn my incense and feel like I'm a human being. And I feel like I really need to burn, like, you know, sage and stuff a lot of times, or even my Palo Santo, because I do feel like I get attacked quite often. Okay. Solution. So using the hypersthene stone will help you to gain more solutions and getting clarity on the next steps that we need to do. Working with ruby will give you more passion, give you more energy, and wanting, probably more like motivation. You know, like motivation to keep doing, keep moving forward. Okay. Anything else? I definitely feel like you using clear quartz is really important right now too, because it is the master healer. So using clear quartz is a really good one. So I would use the clear quartz a lot. I usually carry mine with me everywhere I go every day. So using clear quartz, but also using ruby garnet would be a really good stone. It's all about passion, playfulness, and hypersthene. Looking up hypersthene, I'm not really quite sure, but this is hypersthene. If you want to take a picture of it and look it up, and see what kind of stone that would be to help you to get clarity. Communication stone, if you're looking to communicate with your angels, that is the card, that is the name of it. I can't say it to save myself. So if you can find that, look that one up, so that way you can look up that stone. Maybe it could be affordable somewhere. I don't know. Maybe we can find another alternative. So I think a lot of these stones that they're using is quite impossible. I think maybe even, you know, taking a snapshot of the picture of this card would also help you too in bringing in that energy, what you're looking for to communicate. Blue kyanite, I think, is a very good stone to use for communication with the angels as well. I do personal readings before I end off. I do personal readings, so if you are looking for a personal reading, you can always reach me on my Instagram page. You can always Instagram or even Facebook. You can reach out to me, leave a message. We can always book an appointment, book a time. That way we can, you know, see where you need help, if you need clarity. Trying to think of what else. Nothing else really that they have to say. I just feel like it's a big energy move right now, and we're moving through a big portal, and it's about not giving up. I hope you got something out of this. I'm not quite sure what I said, so I'm gonna have to look back on my own video here. But I hope it made sense, and I hope you really resonated with this. And if you did, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe. I'm going to be doing another video again this week. My days off have changed, so it's probably going to be more towards the end of the week before I get that video done and new pick a card reading done for you guys. But I really want to get this out for you guys. I hope you resonated, and I hope you enjoyed the reading. But I feel like meditation is going to be the biggest thing right now. Staying positive, and meditate, really quieting our minds with the overthinking, because that's going to help us even more, because we're going to start listening with our hearts. And my ears ringing again. I spend so much of the ear ringing and the buzzing, and it's like, okay, who's around me? And I know that they're around because and the stone communication fell out, the card. So that just shows me right there that somebody's been around me. I hope they came through. I hope maybe some orbs came through or something. But I hope you enjoyed the reading. And like I said, if you want to get a reading with me, a more personal reading, you can reach me on the Instagram, for Facebook, at Celestial Guidance with Janine, or Janine Spiritual Medium. Or you can also email me at JanineSpiritualMedium@gmail.com. Okay, thank you so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Have a great rest of your week. And I will see you guys in the end of the week with hopefully a better picker card reading. That way we can get this going again. And I send you guys all white light and love, and nothing but, really good energy and positive energy, and nothing but love and white light from the universe, from Source, Father, Mother Earth, Father Sky. I'm sending you guys white light and love, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.